I know you all see it. You see what's out there on the land right behind the shed? It's the new water well going in today. Oh, I've been waiting almost 2 years for this water well, and today is the day it goes in. Of course, Blue Moon wants to have a conversation behind me because he thinks I'm talking about him. But they're going to start drilling it out. These men were out here on a Sunday. Came out to my land to estimate where we will put this, how we could feed the land, and we decided to put it right there because it would be easiest for us to run PVC plastic piping if we needed to give me a spigot probably right over there in Beautiful's corner, which then that's all 288, and over here is 258, but over there is 288. And just like how I did with my electrical plug, how I butted it up on 288, I will also be butting up a water spigot on 288, which then in terms would be able to help us feed 258, because 258 is off grid and we're not putting anything on this section of land. But the bamboo in the garden for next year, we are going to be banging, and we're going to do as much as we possibly can do. But this is, to have water. The most important thing in life besides electricity is water. And without water, there is no life. This sucker here, $5,400. 82-gallon tank. I can't believe it. I've been hauling water. Me and my husband been hauling water for the last 2 years. Every day, every other day, in and out, paying people to get water from their homes. We were getting it from the park next to the dead people for almost a year and a half. But then the mayor decided to cut the water spigot at the beginning of COVID-19, when then there was limitations on bottled water. And then we had to go into the neighborhood and start asking them to give us water. And then, that's kind of embarrassing. When we were doing it in secret at the park, it was fine next to the dead people. The dead people only knew we were taking the water from the park, nobody else. But then the mayor wanted to come into the park and shut down. Somebody was bathing their dog, and then the next day some guy was washing his car, so then he decided to shut the water down. You shut the water down, but it's a humanitarian crisis because 5 people were using the water. I don't want to hear that. Come to find out, they shut the water down in our town, in the park, because the town was feeding water spigots to other properties within the city of Midville. And of course, we don't live in the city. We live in the county of Burke, but we're in a city called Midville, but we don't live in the city limits. And unfortunately, it caused us that we couldn't connect into city water. Even though there is a connection there for us to connect, the mayor doesn't want to give us water. So I had to go and try to get loans. I couldn't get any. USDA didn't want to help us. Because at this time, we didn't own that portion of land up there. But that land is now fully paid off. I do own that portion of land up there where the well is going in. And I even own some portions of 258. And now we're just making payments towards the end part where the pigs are. The pigs portion down. That's where we're running. And we'll go out there and take some video. He's just making some holes in the ground right now. Like he said, he will have to create holes in our ground. And he will make like 2 or 3 holes. They have to take stuff about the soil content, and send that out to Burke County. But we good to go today. They got that check, and I'm ecstatic. I am so ecstatic, like I won the lottery. God has answered my prayers. I was able to You know, I'm in a little stickle of a hole here with my cleaning service. But like I said, everything that my cleaning service does in Florida pays for everything on this land for my secondary business. And I literally had to take a loan against my cleaning service so I could get this well installed here. But this is going to help me in a big way. I could do laundry on my property now. I don't have to go to people's houses to get a water. I could feed my garden. My pigs could have endless amounts of mud water, all the mud they want. I could get more animals out here. I can continue putting this bamboo into the ground. And I could also do continue with my hobby, my hobby garden that I would like to sell eventually, because I do have a timber license from the state of Georgia, a timber seed license, that I would be able to sell my food from my land. And you just don't know. Everyone takes water for granted, but when you don't have it, you will desire to get it from some way or form or fashion. So, go out there and make another quick video when they start getting going. When that drill starts hitting the ground.